So guys, we're back. I am Diane Webb of the Play Loud Agency, and I work with Michael Rosengren of Steel Rhino. It's his solo project, and we are going track by track off the brand new album that released through GMR Music on August 20th. We are talking track 2 today, Arrival. So, we talked about the first track, Rhino Attack, on the first video. Let's go into Arrival and how that song came to fruition.
Yeah, Arrival is a really different song from the others, I think. Arrival became, it was like not that fast from the beginning. It was a really slow song from the beginning. And me and Philip, when we were sitting in the studio, we like recorded some part that I had to sing it in. And I was listening to the song each day that we had this demo song, and I wasn't that keen with it. It didn't talk to me, the song. So I was like, we need to change the song, change something. So we took away parts from the song. And Philip came with some ideas on this song also. So this is his help on this song that made Arrival. And we speeded up the tempo because we needed a little bit faster, a faster song. And before the song just started directly, and then when we had the demo song, it was okay. We need something to start the song. We can't just jump into the beginning of the song, and therefore there is a drum intro, of course.
Yeah, and then it's just one of those, like you say, it is really fast tempo, and it comes from right off of Rhino Attack, where you're just kind of introducing everybody to, hey, we're Steel Rhino, we're coming here to get you started and straight into just a metal track.
But it's a funny song. The funny thing is that it's almost the song that has the most guitars, because it happens so much in the song. It's like this guitar made song, because it's not just because when we record the songs, we just put as many guitars as we can, and the tracks, just to have the tracks, and then I sit and take away parts, or cutting them and move them around. So Rhino Attack was no Arrival. Arrival was that thing, because we cut it down, and then I moved everything around. And it became really good. And that's also a song that just popped up in my head. I don't think I had the drums on it in the beginning. I think I just had because I had my phone. So I record everything on my phone, the guitar parts. So I think we just sat here and just put it in on the computer, and it became a really cool song, and it gave another sound of the Steel Rhino album also, because the song wasn't, because I haven't been because I didn't like Arrival from the beginning. I didn't feel it had the sound that I wanted. But when the song was mixed and mastered, it was good.
Let me ask you though, so when you get to the mixing part, do you think that it was when working with Jacob Herman and his mixing style is where you started to develop more love for the track?
Actually, it was like that, because Jacob put his sound to it. Jacob likes like this big drums and big bass.
He's a drummer,
Yeah. Of course.
Kind of Everybody in Gothenburg goes to see Jacob, and people come from around the world to see Jacob specifically for his drum work. So yeah, that's and his style for producing drums. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a really it became a really cool song because it has this fast paced, fast guitars, fast bass, fast drums, and it was like I need a chorus that's really catchy, and also I need double bass drumming because I love double bass drumming. So I need a double bass drumming.
Well, and then you got the final polishing and the mastering from Jacob Hansen. I mean, so
Yeah.
you worked with the two Jacobs, so like the two of them together have done some amazing work on albums. And I think that that final polish all the way around really lent to making Arrival go from where it started to where it ended.
Yeah, and then because I didn't had any idea of the lyrics on this song, so when Chris got the song, I didn't tell him nothing. It was like, do your thing. Here is song number, blah blah blah. So he just got a number of the song. Maybe I think it was like song number 4 or some number 5 from the beginning, and he wrote this brilliant song. It's like I wanted to like maybe have the name of the song like Creatures of the Night, but it's a little bit too much Kiss. But Arrival stands out a little bit more, so it's because it's like, okay, you had the Rhino attack, we're here, now we have arrived. So it's like, okay, we are still coming for you.
Yeah, and it's amazing that the way that the lyrics came out through it and how it all just comes together. It's such a solid track, and it really does. You go straight from Rhino Attack into Arrival, and it's like a blistering playthrough, and it's so good. And that's why I say, I'm like, and I'm not just saying it because I work with you, I'm saying it because I love the album myself. I'm like, I would choose to play this album if I wasn't working with you. So that's where it's like, it's such a good album, and the songs one by one have something different and something to grab a hold of and just to really love. And it's, to me, I know somewhat of Dirty Passion stuff, but to see what kind of a writer Chris is just such, it's so amazing, like for his lyrics, because it just nailed it track by track, and he really lent a lot to it. It makes you wonder what he was doing in 2020 to make him be able to just like pound these ones out, especially some of the tracks with the lyrics, because there have been kind of questions about how some of these lyrics came about. So it's the fun part of now people have to leave it to interpretation for how they feel it is. So, yeah,
but it's really awesome because he's not just a rock musician. He's like everything. He can play and sing everything. Also, he's like Herbie. He can do everything. But he's a really good writer, songwriter. So it was really nice to have him on this project also, because, like we said on the last video, he put his touch on every song with the lyrics. It was some songs I told him you got to do like this, but like it's maybe like 3 or 4 songs, but the rest he had free hands to do whatever he wanted. So yeah, it became an awesome track, also Arrival. And it's also one of because when you listen to the lyrics, it has another feeling. That's the best part of the songs, and newer songs or old songs, it's like you just listen to the music, but if you like cut it down and listen to the lyrics, you get a whole new feeling of the song, because then you got, oh shit, this is, it has a meaning of the song, not just it's just the guitar or bass or the drums and all that. Because when you listen to the lyrics of the Still Rhino album, it's like the whole album has something, like every song has their own specific touch on it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so it's really cool.
And on that note, we'll play you the full song afterwards so you can see where it ended up with final mix. And then join us again as we talk about the next track on the album, which is Love and Easy. We'll be back with the next one. So stick around.
Something chasing me in the dark where I am blind. There's evil things ahead, not sure what they will find. My voices in my head are starting to make sense. There's things ahead